Welcome to another video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Let's get start. Erik ten Hag has headed off on holiday, still believing he is staying on as Manchester United boss. The Dutchman was widely tipped to be sacked immediately after the season ended, whether he won the FA Cup final against Manchester City or not. But more than 2 weeks after United's impressive 2-1 Wembley victory, Ten Hag remains in charge at Old Trafford. Departed Bayern Munich boss Thomas Tuchel and Mauricio Pochettino, who parted company with Chelsea at the end of the season, are two managers who have been consistently linked with taking over from Ten Hag. So too has former Real Madrid and France icon Zinedine Zidane. All are available and there are no issues to stopping any of them being appointed Ten Hag's successor by United. None are believed to have been in talks with United since the season finished, suggesting they are not being eyed by Sir Jim Ratcliffe, now in charge of football operations at Old Trafford, as potentially being installed ahead of a busy summer of transfer activity. Manchester United manager latest, Erik ten Hag believes his job is safe, but one shadow is still being cast over Ten Hag after surviving the same end-of-season fate that befell fellow countryman Louis van Gaal after he won the FA Cup with United in 2016. That hovering cloud is in the form of England boss Gareth Southgate. Southgate is shortly heading to Euro 2024 in Germany, with England priced at 3-1 favourites by many bookies to end 58 barren years since they last lifted a major trophy, the 1966 World Cup. His England contract runs out in December this year, but speculation is mounting he could be fast-tracked into the United hot seat immediately after the Euros. His recent credentials with England are certainly good enough after reaching the delayed Euro 2020 final at Wembley in July 2021, where they lost to Italy on penalties. That achievement came after leading England to the 2018 World Cup semi-finals, where they lost to Croatia before a 2022 World Cup quarter-final exit to France in Qatar. His performance as an international manager is way better than his club record after 2 mediocre seasons in charge at Middlesbrough and a third which ended in relegation. However, incoming director of football Dan Ashworth is said to have Southgate at the top of his list should United wish to make a change this summer. Southgate's arrival wouldn't be seen as an inspirational move forward by the hardcore rank-and-file United fan base, but there's little doubt he has shown himself adept at managing big egos in the England dressing room. Impressively, Southgate has forged a powerful camaraderie and team spirit, as well as a new positive dynamic that's enabled England players to free themselves from the heavy burden of expectation that killed previous generations of talented Three Lions teams. Ratcliffe would ideally like a core of top English players to lead United into the future rather than expensive foreign mercenaries looking for a big payday. Players like Everton's Jared Branthwaite, Palace trio Ebereki Eze, Mark Guéhi and Hammersmith-born Michael Ollis, who is also eligible for France, Algeria and Nigeria as well as England, have all been linked with United recently. And no one would be better placed to convince them to join Ratcliffe's revolution than Southgate, who gave them their England debuts. For now, though, Ten Hag is still United manager and, as the days tick by, the chances of him remaining so look strong. However, the Southgate factor now appears his biggest threat. No slowing down for Kobbie Mainoo, midfielder expected to sign new deal. Second season syndrome is well known for stopping players in their tracks after a spectacular first campaign in the Premier League. But no one who has watched Kobbie Mainoo's development behind the scenes at Manchester United expects the midfield sensation to suffer any reaction after exploding into English football in dramatic style. Mainoo, just 18 when the campaign started, played 32 games for United and earned an international debut for England against Brazil in a breakthrough season that was truly impressive. The classy youngster scored stunning goals against Wolves, Liverpool and Manchester City in the FA Cup final and looks certain to go with England to the Euro 2024 finals in Germany. And although it's been a whirlwind season full of highs, United coaches expect that impressive career start to continue. Mainoo, who still lives at home with his parents in South Manchester, is also expected to sign a bumper new contract worth £60,000 a week by the start of the new season. Diogo Dalot, seen as future captain material, the Portuguese defender was signed by Jose Mourinho back in 2018. Diogo Dalot was in impressive form last season and he's seen inside United as captain material if current skipper Bruno Fernandes is tempted away from Old Trafford this summer. Dalot, 25, is proof that it's not always necessary to spend big money to buy quality. Jose Mourinho signed him from Porto in 2018 of what can now be viewed as a bargain at £19 million. And like fellow Portugal and Old Trafford teammate Fernandes, Dalot is reliable too. In a season where United's defence was decimated by injuries, Dalot, currently valued at £35 million, made 50 appearances out of a possible 52. Dalot also played 42 games for United in 2022-23, making him a player Erik ten Hag, or any manager, can rely on. He perfectly fits the kind of player profile Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his new management team are wanting to recruit: reliable, improving and increasing in value.